What is up, everybody? Thank y'all for checking me out as always, man. I'm KG. If y'all are new here, man, give me a sub, bro. I'm always doing these market watches, man. I'm also really chill, so if y'all leave a comment, I will, comment back and leave a like every time, even if it's blasphemy. I don't want to waste too much time. Let me just give a genuine thanks to everyone that subs and supports me. Thank you guys so much, bro. I'm gonna get big one day, bro. I make great content, so one day they're gonna have to stop sleeping on me, bro. So if you're not subbed, just go ahead and stop sleeping on me now, man. Let's just go ahead and get into it, bro. First card I want to talk about was Mystical Space Typhoon. I want to talk about this card because this is a decent time to get into it. Obviously you don't want to look at any of these comments. This card probably has the most printings of all cards like in the game, but we're gonna ignore the majority of them. We're just gonna go for the ones that like mean something, in my opinion. I'm looking at the secret rares. This is from Joey's World. I think this is like Legendary Collection 2 or 3. If you look at these prices, obviously these cards go up crazy, and this is like one of the best one of the best sets like we've ever had. So I would probably get these ones right here, Legendary Collection 3. This does come in Legendary Collection 4 as well. So this card is actually only in first edition. So if you want to get these are cool. They only come first edition, like I said. So this wouldn't be a bad copy to get into either. I would say go for Legendary Collection 3. Excuse me, those are a little bit rare. You can also go for these ghost rares. These are on sale right now, so you can get these for a decent price right now compared to what they used to be before. So if you look at here, they were a little bit more expensive before. I remember these were like 30 bucks. So if you want to get these now, not a bad time to get these. Even the ultimate rares, if you go back to the ulties, those ones are even kind of like on sale now. Normally I remember these ultimate rares were going for around, like back in the day, they were like 250, because I remember getting these for like 70 bucks, and they went up to 250, and I ditched them quick. I was gone. I was like, you out of there. So yeah, like I said, if you look at this graph, they got up there. So they were pretty expensive before, but you can get in this for like 150. So I'm sorry about all these filters, but you can get into this for like 150. So something to look into. Like I said, if you guys are looking for some high-end cards and you guys like MST, I honestly wouldn't even mind getting that myself. I just like I said, like I always say, there's other cards on the list, bro. You gotta respect the list, bro. You really do. You gotta get a goal achieved. I'm rambling. So, next card I want to talk about is Rafflesia. I told you guys to get this. I told you guys to get this when it was like 30 bucks. Every time I gotta do an I told you so part. I gotta do an I told you so because some of y'all are not subbed. I gotta show you why you gotta sub, So I told you guys to get this card when it was like 30 bucks. As you can see, it's going down in listings, up in price. So, is what it is. Even the Breakers of Shadow copy, this is, like this card's gone. So like, I don't know, man. I told you guys to get the ultis for 30 bucks. I had like 8 of those. Like I said, I was hoarding. Like I said, $30 for that ultimate rare. I thought it was underpriced criminally. So, like I said, man, subscribe to me, check me out, bro. Moving forward, we have Trap Trick Sarah. This is a card I told you guys to chill on. I was right on this too. Like if you look at this graph, it's starting to go back up now, but this card was like 20-25 bucks when I talked about it before. I told you guys to wait on it because I knew people would panic list for like 15-20 bucks. Now, like you see here, okay, I'm wrong. So it's like 30 bucks now. It's only 10 listings of this card. So this card is going up in price. Yeah, like I said, this is what the card was worth before, but let's see. Yeah, some people were getting this card for like 15 bucks. So some people got in on this when the panic listing happened. Like I was telling you guys about, like I said, the panic listing happened like around here, but now we're past that point. We're on to that buyout phase. So I would probably just look, not even like worry about that stuff, honestly. Getting some of those going. So now we have Abyss Dweller. This is a card I wanted to cover because all copies are low on listings. As you can see here, we're looking at double digits for all copies of the card. Obviously, you got to get the OT Dweller. If you guys don't have this in your collection, get it. Seriously, you need this as a part of your collection. If you guys remember when we had tier limits in the format, this card was like 65 bucks. Right now, you can still get it for like 65 bucks, bro. A lot of these ultimate rare rank 4s are just not hitting the price that we want them to hit. But I promise you, this card one day will hit 100 bucks. This is one of the best rank 4s we've ever got. So you gotta have faith in this card, bro. Like even if you don't have faith in KG, have faith in that card. But have faith in KG too, because KG knows what you're talking about. I promise you. But like I said, anyways, Castel, I love rank 4s. So another card I wanted to cover that most people are probably not talking about is Castel. If you look at this graph, it pretty much says everything I'm going to say to you. So if you don't have the card, I would say get one for your collection. Card's $30. Right here you can get this a wall for 29 bucks. So I would jump in on this. If you don't have one copy, just get a copy for your collection. 30 bucks, you could have an Ulti Castel. That card ruled the format. It was really cool. Back in the day when we were playing rank 4s, everyone wanted that Ulti Castel, bro. Like, I wanted that shit so bad, bro. Anyways, Top Logic Bomber Dragon. This is a card I want to cover because you can get in this for cheap right now. You know, Graph, once again, you know, this is a card you can get into for like $2, $1.50, you know, like $3 after shipping. You know, bottom of the page, it stays around $4 or $5, you know, so only goes up, you know, pretty much doubles, triples in price by the end of the page. So, I mean, if you want to get into this, I say get it, because there's only 76 listings of this card in first edition. Like I said, if you don't have this card, that's one that you really want to get into. I strongly believe you want to get into that one. So if you don't have that, go ahead and get into that. So next card I want to talk about is Polymerization, specifically from the Duelist Pack Yugi. I got these cards for like $4 or $5 back in the day before Brandon and all this bullshit from fusioning, you know, all this fusion stuff happened. But you know, if you don't have this card, I would say get into it quick. As you can see, it goes up really quickly. I think this is the first copy of the card that has this like alternate art to it. This is clearly the better art for Polymerization. Like, you know, if you guys have some, you know, you don't agree, put in the comments if you don't agree with me. But this is clearly the best looking copy of the card. Anyways, we're gonna move forward. So we have Storming Mirror Force. You know, this card I want to cover right now because you can get into this for a decent price. I actually bought one of these recently to round out my playset because I've had 2 for the longest. But now I have a third one that should be on the way here soon. I got it for $11. As you can see here, it's around $11, $12. Quickly goes up to 16, 20, 25, you know. So if you don't have this card, get in on this. Like I said, if this is not one that you have, I would say just bite the bullet on that one. Like I said, if you don't have that card, it's never been, you know, sub 10, $15. So just do it now, man. Another card I want to talk about was Flying Sea, bro. If you look at the sales, people are, you know, definitely doing this now. So I should have probably posted this market watch a little sooner, but because I've had this on my list for about a couple days now to cover it. I got a whole list for you guys, bro. I got a list of cards like that are just in the void. Wait, like I got y'all, man. Subscribe. But anyways, get into this card. You know, you can get it. There's a couple sellers that have a few copies here. I would get into this card sub $5 while you can. So yeah, try to get this ultra rare copy sub $5. This card stops your opponent from XZ summoning. So obviously they can link summon and do other shenanigans with this card, but stopping an entire mechanic is nice. So having your opponent settle for a link monster when they would have gone into a broken XZ sometimes is pretty good. So, you know, to each their own, but I think you should have the card in your arsenal, and I didn't have it in my arsenal recently, so I got some myself. Anyways, Condemned Witch, bro. This card I want to talk about because, you know, you can get in this for a decent price, and this card is nice. This card summons monsters that stop your opponent from special summoning, and if you have a way to supplement that, like just stop them from getting over that monster that stops them from special summoning, then you could do some shenanigans with this card. Not to mention this card searches Droplet, and all the other forbidden cards like Lance. People are playing that shit now, so this card searches a lot of different stuff, man. This could be a little tech option. At the bottom of the page, it's double the price, you know, triple the price actually. So if you guys don't have this original secret rare copy, get into it now. Obviously, if you don't have the card at all, you can still get into one of these reprints, but who wants to do that when you have a chance to get the original secret rare, bro? Go ahead and do that while you can, for real. That's not even a bad one. You're only putting in $3, bro, for an original secret rare, and that card's not ever going to be higher than a secret rare. Bite the bullet, bro. I'm telling you, even if you don't want to play the card, listen to me, bro. I'm telling you guys, I'm really giving y'all the spice, bro. Like, if y'all are really subscribed and y'all are really about it, you guys have gotten a lot from these videos. I'm telling y'all, this is really the heat. That's why I made the channel, bro. I'm rambling. So Soul Drain, okay. This is a card I wanted to cover because this is a good time to get into it. Tearlaments just left the format. There's a guy in my local that's playing Tearlaments still, and he's waxing people, so shout out to that dude. You know, he's a good player, but you know, a lot of players can't do that because they don't have a lot of... Anyways, rambling, bro, I'm sorry. This card is going up in price very quickly, so if you don't have this card, I would say get the Lost Art promotion or the Astro Pack. Probably just go and get the Lost Art. That probably will end up being the highest rated that we get of that card. But if you don't want either copy, get them now because they are for the low compared to what they were before. So if you don't want them, get into them. I don't want to spend too much time on any one card. So, and then I apologize for some of this loading, bro. I'll try to edit some of this stuff out. But moving forward, we have Monk of the Tenyi. I wanted to cover this card because all copies of this card are expensive. All copies are going up in price. You know, don't buy the rare, don't buy the common, just go and get into the super. Obviously, all copies are in double digits, and all copies do have sales as of late. Today's the 25th, so all these copies are selling, but you know, why go for a common or a rare when you can get into a super for like $1 or $2 more? So, you know, I would bite the bullet, get some of these. This guy has German copies. You know, you guys know how I feel about foreign cards, but I mean, don't do the foreign cards if you don't know how I feel, because some of you guys are not subs. So if you don't get the foreign cards, but I mean, you know, like I say what I got to say about that. Tinny Spirit Vishuda. So this card is also going up in price specifically for the super rare, bro. And it's going up slowly to where people are not really recognizing it, which is why I want to point it out to you guys. So if you look at this card, obviously it comes ultra and the ultra rares are chilling, but this OTS is not chilling, bro. Like people are buying this copy and it's low on listings. We're at sub 60 listings right here. And if you look at these costs, the cost of this goes up quickly to 3, quickly to 5, bro. I know you're seeing it. We're up to 5 at the bottom of the page. We're almost at $10, dude. We're almost at $10 at the bottom of this page. You can start getting into this at $1 or $2. This is the spice, okay? This is it. Like, I don't know, like, what you call it, what you guys, like I said in the last video, whatever, spice, goo, whatever you want to call it. This is it. So anyways, get this card if you don't have it. Seriously, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all. Next card I want to talk about is Exciton Knight, bro. This is the mini Zeus, bro. This card destroys every card on the field, man. This is the mini Zeus. You gotta mess with this card. If you got, man, rank 4s are so lit. Like that toolbox is just, that box is deep. That bag is deep, bro. All the rank 4s are lit. All right, so we got Exciton Knight. The reason I want to talk about this card is because, you know, it's low on listings. People buy it, and this is the highest rarity. I don't think we're gonna get anything better than this personally. So I would get in this while you can. If you're looking at these prices, they're absurd. So go ahead and get yourself a first edition copy. You know, I don't want to do too many of the filters again, but if you're watching here on the screen, you know, 15, 16 bucks is what you're looking at now. Bottom of the page, it's at 60. So I don't know how realistic the $60 is, but like, this card could hit easily like 30, 40 bucks. So get it now for 15. You know, original print, secret rare. You know, I would do that. Moving forward, we have Herald of the Arclight. This is a card I wanted to cover because this card is awesome. Broken card. You know, rituals, search shenanigans with this card. So if you don't have this card, all copies are going up in price. Like I said, I'm not going to click on any of these, but they're all going up in price. So just something to keep your eyes on. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm almost done. Starting Venom Fusion Dragon. This is a card I wanted to cover because this card is lit. This card came out with Toad and Barrier and all that shit, so it kind of got overlooked. But now we're looking, you know, now later on in time, obviously, this card is just going very low on listings. If you want a first edition copy, you're going to start at $8, $9. Quickly going up to 12 to 15 to 25, and then this last copy here is at 50. So if you don't have this card, man, I would say go ahead and get in on it, bro. All right, so I'm gonna move forward with the Pot of Desires, bro. We talked about the secret rare recently, so I'm not gonna go into that one. I still think that's a decent copy to pick up. Like I said, I sold one of those for almost 40 bucks a couple weeks ago before the ban list, so not a bad card to pick up. But we want to talk about mostly the ulti Pot of Desires. These ones right here are one of my homie Yosh. Homie Yosh told me about this, bro. He was like, yo, you gotta look at the Pot of Desires, man. And I'm like, I already talked about the Pot of Desires. He's like, no, the ultis. So I looked at the ultis, and the dude is right, man. You gotta have homies in your life, bro. This card goes up quickly. You guys are seeing it like I'm seeing it. This card goes up very quickly, bro. If you don't have this, spend the 60, get into the card. That way, when the card's 100 or when the card is 80, you're chilling. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. Thank y'all for watching my videos. If you guys have stayed this long, just go ahead and give me a sub, bro. It's all good over here. We're chilling. You know, if you guys have anything you want to say to me, please put it in the comments. I also have a Twitter in my description or my about or whatever. So if you want to DM me, you know, I don't be on social media like that, but if you DM me, I will eventually respond when I see the message. You know, I don't want to keep rambling. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for subscribing to me for those of y'all that do. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Always be a better version of yourself. Keep trying to better yourself every day, man. Don't let the haters get to you. So y'all take care. Have a good night.